Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful pattern for a phone cover or a phone case. Here it is. It looks like this. Here you can simply open this one up here and you can have your phone in. And for this one I've used my 100% cotton yarn, and for this one I've used my this 3 mm of the hook. Here it is. So let's begin. So here it is. We will start with a slip knot. So just have your yarn and have a slip knot here, and now we will chain up 16 here. 1 6. So here it is. It's 1 2 3 4 5 15 and 16. So here it is. Have you this 16 chains, and now we are going to turn our work. So just turn your work, and here we're going to skip over this first chain. So this is the back side of my first chain, and I'm going to skip my this first chain and I will go to the second chain in here, and here I will insert my hook into my the second chain here like this, and we'll grab the yarn. And I'm going to have 2 loops in my hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's going to be your first single crochet. Now here we will have a stitch marker, so simply just have your this stitch marker here, and now I will again go to that same chain. So here it is. I'm just going to go to this same my second chain and will insert my hook into my this second chain, and will grab the yarn and will have another single crochet here into my this second chain. Here it is. It looks like this, and now we will have 1 single crochet on each chain here. So here it is. I'm just going to go to this next chain, insert your hook into this next chain, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Go to this next chain, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have 1 single crochet. Now keep on having 1 single crochet on each chain until the end of your this chains, and by the end you're gonna have your this 16 single crochets. Remember, on our this second chain we had our this 2 single crochets, and then onwards we are gonna have 1 single crochet on each chain, and I'm gonna meet you on my this last chain with my 16 single crochets. Here it is. And here it is. I've got my this 16 single crochets here, and now I'm here on my this last chain. Now here into my this last chain I will add another 3 single crochets. So here it is. We already have our this last single crochet into our this last chain. This is our 16th single crochet, and now we will add another 3 single crochets here. So that's going to be our 17th, 18th and our 19th single crochet. Here it is like this, and now we will turn our work. So turn your work and we will start having our single crochets on our this second side of our this chains. And now here I will go to this first chain. So this is my first chain. I will go to this first chain and will insert my hook into my this first chain here like this, and I'm gonna hide my this end along with my this stitches. So I'm just gonna have my this end into my this stitches here like this, and will grab the yarn and we'll have 1 single crochet here. Now here we're gonna have 1 single crochet on each chain. So here it is. Have this first single crochet, go to this next chain and insert your hook into this next chain, and have this second single crochet here like this. Again we will go to this next chain, insert your hook into this next chain like this, grab your yarn and have 1 single crochet here like this. Now keep on having 1 single crochet on each chain until you're the second last chain. So this is your last chain, this one is your last chain, and this is your second last chain. So we will go up to this second last chain and keep on having 1 single crochet on each stitch, and here you're gonna have 32 stitches. So if you will count all of your stitches all the way around, you're gonna have your 32 stitches until here, until you're the second last chain, and I will tell you what to do on your this last chain. So here simply just have 1 single crochet on each stitch until you're the second last chain. And here it is. We got our this 32 stitches here all the way around, and now we are here on our this last chain. Now into our this last chain we will have 3 single crochets. So here it is. We got our this 32 single crochets here. Go to this last chain and have 3 single crochets here. So that's going to be our 33, 34 and 35. So here it is. In total we are going to have our 35 stitches, and it looks like this here. And this is our base round, our round number 1. And now here I'm going to take out my this stitch marker, So just take out your the stitch marker, insert your hook into this first stitch like this here, and grab a yarn and have one slip stitch here like this, and that's how we will finish over this round number 1 with our 35 stitches. And now we will have a chain 1, and now for our round number 2 I will go that same stitch, my first stitch, and here I will have one single crochet back loop only. So here it is, this is our first stitch. Here I have made my this slip stitch and a chain 1. So this is my first stitch. I will go again into my this first stitch and I will insert my hook into the back loop of my this first stitch here like this, and we'll grab the yarn, and here I'm going to have one single crochet. Now this is going to be our first single crochet of our round number 2. So here it is, I'm just going to have my this stitch marker here. So just have your this stitch marker here, and here it is, it looks like this. And now here for this round number 2, we will have one single crochet on each stitch, and all of our stitches will be back loop only single crochets. So again I will go to this next stitch. This is my stitch number 2. I will go to this next stitch, will insert my hook into the back loop of my this next stitch here, and will grab the yarn and will have one single crochet. Again I will go to this next stitch, insert my hook into the back loop of my this next stitch like this, and will grab the yarn and we'll have one single crochet. Now go all the way around, and here for this round number 2, we will have one single crochet back loop only on each stitch, and by the end of our this round number 2, we will have 35 stitches, 35 single crochets, all back loop only, and I will meet you here on my this last stitch. So here it is, just have one single crochet back loop only on each stitch, and here it is. At the end of my this round number 2, I got my this 35 single crochets all back loop only. And now here, so this is my last stitch, my 35th stitch, and this is my slip stitch, and this is my chain 1. So we will not count the slip stitch and a chain 1 as our stitches, so we'll skip over this next 2 stitches, and we will straightway go to this stitch number 1. And now onwards from our this round number 3, we will start working in a spiral way. So here it is, we will start working on our this first stitch straightway. So now take out your the stitch marker here and insert your hook into this first stitch. So skip your this slip stitch and a chain 1, go to this first stitch, insert your hook into this first stitch like this, and grab a yarn and have one single crochet here. So here it is, straightway have your this first single crochet, and this is your first stitch, first single crochet of your round number 3, and have your this stitch marker back on because this is the first stitch of your this round number 3. And now we will go to this next stitch. So this is our first stitch, we have already worked on this first stitch. We will go to this next stitch, stitch number 2, and here I will not insert my hook into my this next stitch like this, but I will go down to this stitch here, and I will insert my hook down to this stitch in here. So I will go to this round number 1. So this is our round number 2. This is the second stitch of our round number 2, and I will go down to this round number 2, and I will insert my hook into my this round number 1. So I will insert my hook into this space here, and will grab the yarn and will pull my yarn like this. So I'm going to have 2 loops on my hook. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's going to be your longer single crochet. Here it is. And now we will go to this next stitch, and this is our stitch number 3. So here again we will have one regular single crochet. So simply insert your hook like this, grab a yarn and have one single crochet. Here it is like this. Again we will go to this next stitch. Now this is our stitch number 4. So again we will not insert our hook into this next stitch, but we will go down to this stitch, and we will go to this round number 1, and we will insert our hook into this stitch here, and we'll grab the yarn, level up your yarn like this, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and here it is, it looks like this. And now we will repeat our this pattern all the way around on our this round number 3. So again we will go to this next stitch. This is our stitch number 5, and have one regular single crochet here like this. And now we will go to this next stitch. This is our stitch number 6, and I will go down to this stitch, and I will go to this round number 1, and I will insert my hook into this space here, and will grab the yarn. I will level up my yarn, and I'm gonna have my this longer single crochet here like this. Repeat this pattern all the way around, and because we have our odd numbers of stitches, we are working on 35 stitches. So we start with a regular single crochet and we will finish with regular single crochet. So here it is. Keep on repeating your pattern and your last stitch will be a regular single crochet. So this is going to be a regular single crochet, not the longer single crochet, not like this one, but a regular single crochet. So again, repeat your pattern. So we will go to this next stitch and have one regular single crochet like this, and go to this next stitch and have one longer single crochet. And for that we will not insert our hook into this stitch, but we will go down to this stitch and we will go to this round number 1 and we will insert our hook into that space and we will grab the yarn and we will have our this one longer single crochet. Repeat this pattern all the way around, and remember you're going to have your 35 stitches, and I'm going to meet you at the end and your last stitch will be a regular single crochet. And here it is. I'm at the 34th stitch of my this round, round number 3, and that's going to be my last stitch, and that's going to be my regular single crochet. And this is my stitch number 35 of my this round, round number 3. Here it is, and this is the end of our round number 3, and it looks like this. And remember, I got my 35 stitches here all the way around. And now for round number 4, I will repeat my pattern. So for that, as we finish up here with our this regular single crochet, our next stitch will be a longer single crochet. So here it is. I will just take out my this stitch marker. Now remember, while starting up with our this round number 3, we had our this first stitch as our regular single crochet, and now for this round, round number 4, our this first stitch will be a longer single crochet. So here it is. We finish up with the longer single crochet. Here we will go to this first stitch of our round number 3 and we will have our first stitch of round number 4 here, and here I will not insert my hook like this, but I will go down to this stitch. I will go to this round number 2 here and will grab my yarn. I'm gonna have 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's gonna be your longer single crochet, and this is your first stitch of your round number 4. And now we will go to this next stitch. Now this is our longer single crochet from our previous round. So here we will have a regular single crochet. So on top of our this longer single crochet, we will have one regular single crochet, and this is our stitch number 2. Remember, we are working on round number 4 here. So here for our round number 4, our second stitch will be a regular single crochet like this. Now we will go to this next stitch. Now this is our stitch number 3 here, and here we will have one longer single crochet. So here you got your this regular single crochet. So for that we will not insert our hook into this stitch like this, but we will have a longer single crochet. So for that we will just go down to this stitch. We will go to this round number 2 here and we will insert our hook into this stitch, into the space, and we'll grab the yarn and level up your yarn, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your third stitch of your round number 4, and that's going to be your longer single crochet. Again, we will be on our this next stitch, and this is your longer single crochet. So on top of this longer single crochet, you're gonna have a regular single crochet here like this. Again, your next stitch is a regular single crochet. So here we will have one longer single crochet. So just go down to the stitch into this round number 2 and insert your hook into the space. Grab your yarn, level up your yarn, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's going to be your longer single crochet. And here it is. It looks like this. Now keep on repeating this pattern. So keep on having one regular single crochet, one longer single crochet, one regular single crochet, one longer single crochet, and remember, on top of your this every longer single crochet, you're going to have a regular single crochet, and on top of this every regular single crochet, you're going to have a longer single crochet. Keep on repeating this pattern, and as we have odd numbers of stitches, we are working on 35 stitches. So as we start with a longer single crochet here, we will finish up with a longer single crochet here. So our last stitch of this round, round number 4, will be a longer single crochet, and I will meet you here. So just keep on repeating this pattern all the way around, and I will meet you here on my this last stitch, and that's going to be a longer single crochet. And here it is. I'm at the end of my this round, round number 4, and here I got my this regular single crochet. This is my stitch number 34, and for my this last stitch, my stitch number 35 of my this round, round number 4, I'm gonna have a longer single crochet. So for that, here it is. I've got my this regular single crochet here. For my this next stitch, I'm gonna have a longer single crochet, and here it is. This is my stitch number 35, and it looks like this, and this is the end of my round number 4. Now here we will repeat our round number 3 and our round number 4 until our required length. or I'm gonna go up to my round number 39. 39. Now it depends on the size you want. You can go ahead and you can have a bigger phone bag, and you can always add up your rows. And if you want a smaller one, you can always reduce the number of rows or the number of rounds into our this project. So here it is. We will repeat our this round number 3 and round number 4 until our required length. So again, for our next round number 5, we will repeat our round number 3 here. So just take out the stitch marker and here have one regular single crochet. Your round number 3 will always have a regular single crochet as your first stitch, and keep on repeating your pattern. So have a regular single crochet, go to this next one and have a longer single crochet, go to this next stitch and have a regular single crochet, go to this next stitch and have one longer single crochet. Keep on repeating this pattern, keep on repeating your round number 3 here for your this round number 5, and remember you're going to have your 35 stitches, and I will meet you at the end of this round number 5. Here it is, it looks like this. Here it is. At the end of my this round number 5, I got my this 35 single crochets, and as we repeated our round number 3 here, my last stitch is this regular single crochet. And now for round number 6, I will just take out my this stitch marker, and here again I'm going to repeat my round number 4. Remember, not round number 3, I will repeat my round number 4 here for my this round number 6. So here it is. For our round number 6, we are going to repeat our round number 4, and our round number 4 will have first stitch as a longer single crochet always. So here it is. I'm just going to have a longer single crochet here. I have finished up with a regular single crochet here, so I will start with a longer single crochet here, and I will have my this stitch marker back on, and now I will repeat my pattern. So here it is. I'm going to have one longer single crochet, one regular single crochet, one longer single crochet, one regular single crochet, and I will repeat my round number 4 here for my round number 6, and by the end I'm going to have my 35 stitches. So I'm going to meet you at the end of this round number 6. Here it is, it looks like this. And here it is. At the end of my this round number 6, it looks like this. And now keep on repeating our round number 2 and round number 4 until your required length, or go up to your round number 39, and I will meet you after my round number 39. And here it is. After my round number 39, it looks like this. And now for my last round number 40, I will simply have my this pattern. So I'm just going to continue having my pattern until my this middle stitch. So here it is. This is my first stitch. This is going to be my first stitch of my round number 40, and I will go up to here. So here we are not going to have any stitch count. We are going to create our loop here for the button, and I'm going to use my this button. Now your loop will depend on the size of your this button. I'm going to use this middle sized button, and for that we will have to reach up to this middle stitch. Now here I'm not going to have any stitch count, and the reason I'm not going to have any stitch count is our this first stitch is not right at the corner. It's somewhere in here. It's not right in the corner. If you will see it, it's not here. It's outside of this corners. So here it is. Just have your this corners like this, and count your the stitches, and you can go up to your this middle stitch. So here it is. I'm just going to repeat my round number 4 until my this middle stitch, and I'm going to meet you here. So just keep on repeating your pattern, and then we will create our loop here. So here it is. I'm just going to take out my this stitch marker, and remember I'm working on my this round number 40 here, 40. Here it is. If you want, you can have your this stitch marker back on, and I will meet you after my round number 40 here. So here it is. And here it is. I'm right in the middle. Remember, we are working on round number 40 here. And now here I will go to my this next stitch. So here it is. I've repeated my pattern in here. I've got my this longer single crochet, and I will go to this next stitch, and here into my this middle stitch I will just insert my hook and will grab the yarn, and we'll have a slip stitch. Remember, I'm not going to have a regular single crochet. I'm going to have a slip stitch here. And now we will chain up 8. So here it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now here this 8 chain is enough for my this button. Here it is. It's enough. Now you can measure up your button, and you can have your this chains to create this loop. So if you're having a bigger one, just increase your number of chains. If you have a smaller button, you can just reduce your this number of chains. And now here I will go again into that same stitch where I have my this slip stitch. So insert your hook into that same stitch, grab your yarn and have another slip stitch here, and that's how we will create our loop here. So here it is, our loop is ready. And now onwards we will just repeat our pattern here. So here it is, we will go to our this next stitch. Now here we have our this regular single crochet, so here we're going to have one longer single crochet. And now just simply go up to this corner and I'm going to meet you here on this corner. So I'm just going to repeat my pattern up to this second side. So here it is, just have your this stitches, and remember again we are not going to have any stitch counts here. So just have an idea and reach up to this side. So here it is. Here I'm going to have my this one more slip stitch into my this next stitch. So just go to this next stitch and have your one slip stitch here. So here it is, just repeat your pattern for your this few stitches and then have your this slip stitch, and I will go to this next stitch and I will have one more slip stitch. So remember we are going to have two slip stitches here. Next two stitches we are going to have two slip stitches here like this, and now I'm just going to have a chain one and will turn my work. So turn your work and now skip your this chain one, skip your this next slip stitch. So chain one and a slip stitch, and we will go to this first slip stitch. So this is our first slip stitch. So I'm going to go to this first slip stitch and will insert my hook like this and will grab the yarn. I'm going to have two loops on my hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through two loops, and that's going to be your one single crochet. And now again turn your work, and here you're going to find your this two strain of yarn. This two strain of yarn. So I'm going to use this two strain of yarn and I will insert my this hook into my this two strain of yarn here like this. Here it is like this. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through two strain of yarn only. So here it is like this. Now you're going to have two loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through two loops. Here we are making an I code. So here it is, I'm just repeating a pattern for an I code or Romanian code. So here it is, I'm just going to turn my work again and I'm going to find my this two strain of yarn here. These are my two strain of yarn, and I will insert my hook into my this two strain of yarn here like this. Yarn over and pull your yarn through two strain of yarn, two loops here. You're going to have two loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through two loops. Again turn your work, and again you're going to have your this two strain of yarn here. Insert your hook into your this two strain of yarn or your this two side loops here. Yarn over and pull your yarn through both the loops. You're going to have two loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through two loops. Again turn your work, and you're going to find your this two strain of yarn, two loops here. Insert your hook into this two loops, yarn over and grab your yarn, and you're going to have two loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through two loops. And now we are going to repeat our this pattern until our desired length. So here I'm going to go up to some of the length. So again just repeat your pattern. So I'm just going to turn my work, and here it is, I've got my this two loops at the side. I'm just going to insert my hook into my this two loops here, yarn over and pull your yarn through two loops. You're going to have two loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through two loops. Again repeat your pattern. So turn your work, and you're going to find your this two loops here. Insert your hook into this two loops, yarn over and grab your yarn through this two loops. Here it is. Now you're going to have two loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through two loops. Here it is. Now go up to some of the length like this, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is. This is the size of my this side bag strap, and here I will simply attach my this back strap here like this. So here you can adjust the size. If you want this back strap, a side strap, to be a longer one, you can always increase the number of stitches. Here it is. And if you want a smaller one, you can decrease the number of stitches. So here it is. I'm just gonna attach my this bag strap here like this. So after having my this last stitch here, I will go to this phone cover and I will go inside this phone cover. So I'm just going to go here and I will simply insert my this hook here like this, and I will grab the yarn and we'll have a slip stitch here. just attach this back strap like this, and it's nice and simply attached. While attaching this back strap, just keep in mind that this back strap is straight, it's not twisted, so just keep that in mind. And here it is like this. And now we will finish up our this round number 40. And here it is. I've finished my this round number 40, and I'm here on my this last stitch, and I will take out my this stitch marker, and here I will go to this next stitch, my first stitch, and we'll grab the yarn and we'll have a slip stitch here. And now we will cut our yarn. So here it is. I'm just gonna cut my yarn here, and we'll secure my this last stitch. Now here we're gonna need a needle. So here it is. Just have a needle, and now here, this is your last slip stitch. So this is your last work stitch. I will go to the stitch after that, your this next stitch. Insert your this needle here like this, and take out your needle from the back here. Just adjust your this yarn, and this is your slip stitch. This is your last stitch. Now we will go into this loop. So just insert your this needle here into this loop here. Take out your this needle from the back, and here it is. And now this is your nicely neated stitch. So here it is. You will find no flaws on your this work, and it looks like this. So here it is. We created our one extra stitch or one extra loop here, and it looks like this. Now take out your this yarn at the back, and now hide your this end in, and I'm gonna meet you after that. Now after hiding my this end in, I will simply attach my this button in here. So just attach your this button in here as well, and I'm gonna meet you after that. And here it is. Our phone case or a phone cover is ready, and it looks like this. Here it is. You can simply open up this one here, and here it is like this. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share, and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.